What's up, peeps? So this morning when I woke up and I was looking at my apartment, looking at the things that Jesus has given me, when I moved to Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, I took a leap of faith. I didn't have anything. I didn't even have a suitcase. A lot of my stuff got stolen at the homeless shelter and at the hotel before that I was staying in. hmm And that's another story. If I tell you who stole it, you won't even believe me. So why do I even bother talking about it, right? But I know who stole my stuff. And that was in North Carolina, in Greensboro. But anyways, so I was thanking God because I was looking around my house that I when I came to Anchorage, Alaska, when I got off the plane, I didn't know where to go because I took a leap of faith, and I don't know nobody here at all. Even now I don't know nobody here. I know people at work, but other than that, I don't have anybody. But I have Jesus. But the thing is, I didn't know where to go, and I was like telling God, "Now where am I supposed to go? You told me to come here. What am I supposed to do, Jesus?" I'm at the airport talking to Him in my mind space. He's like, "I need you to stay still." I'm like, "Stay still where? It's cold here, and I didn't even have proper clothes to wear for real." So I'm sitting there and I stayed there overnight, you know, with my bag. I didn't have much in my bag. I just had paperwork. That's it, like my license and all that. So then I took a I took a cab, and I told the guy, "Can you take me to the homeless shelter?" And he's like, "Are you sure you want to go there?" So he drove me around. At first, I said, "Take me to a hotel," and then I found out that the hotel was like not was $1,000 because there was tourist season. I'm not kidding; it was like $1,000. Even for a cheap hotel, it was 500. I was like, I don't got that kind of money, like for real. So then I said, "Well, take me to a homeless shelter." He's like, "Are you sure, ma'am, you want to go there?" And then this weird taxi driver goes to me, I can take you to my house and you can be my roommate. I can get you a job." But something told me, "Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it." You know, maybe the old self of me would probably say, okay, but the new self said, don't trust anybody. So I said, it's okay. Drop me back at the airport. I was guided by Jesus. Go back to the airport. I told you to stay still. Why didn't you stay still? I told you to stay still. Why didn't you stay still? And God wasn't happy. So I said, okay. So then I went back to the airport. I stayed for another day there at the airport, homeless at the airport. And then the next day, God said, go outside and take that white cab, white van. And then I said, okay, that man in that van is going to help you. So I go to him. I said, take me to, I just, so I got in the cab and he goes, where are you going? I said, I'm actually looking for a place to live. He's like, I'm renting a place. And then God guided me to rent a place from him. And I rented a place from him. And I got myself a job within the 2 weeks that I was here. And I start to pay him rent. I actually had money to pay him rent that day, which I had some money on me, so I gave him a little down payment there. He didn't want to take it, but I said, no, no, no. So he had other people that he was renting to also, and I met them too. So I started to stay there, and I was there almost a year, I believe, and he was good to me, and I started to call him Uncle Lee because he was like in his 80s, so just for respect. And, Uncle Lee helped me, and I'll never forget how Uncle Lee helped me. Yep. So, anyways, this morning, and then I got an apartment after a year. Anyways, I'm sharing you the story is because you just don't know what God has plans for you. You don't know how your life could change in a blink of an eye. One day I had my house in Florida, one day I had my cars, and then and all of a sudden I didn't have all that. And because enemy was after me and all that. But I'm just trying to share your story. That be appreciative of what you have now. Be grateful for what you have now. And this morning I just kept on thanking God and appreciating, like, I came here with no clothes. And I have so many, I don't have so many clothes, but I have enough clothes to wear for the week. You know what I mean? And I have furniture. It might not be fancy furniture like yours, but I have furniture. I have something to sit on. I'm grateful for that. And I have a nice apartment. I mean, it's not fancy like probably yours, but you know what? This apartment is like a mansion to me because I had to start all over again, and Jesus helped me. And this is my testimony today, that Jesus Christ helped me because He knew everything. He knew who was going to help me. He knew what was going to happen when I got there. He had it all planned. Every day is planned for us by Him. He wrote my story. He even wrote my love story. He wrote everything. He wrote my life story. He wrote everything. Basically everything's written before you were born in this earth. Every day. And I wanted also to share that I just went to go do some laundry, and then I saw this homeless lady out there, and it's cold out there. I'm like, and I have a little bit cash on me. I don't have much. And I'm like just thinking, how much money can I spend on her? Because I want to get something to eat too. So like, well, how much can I spend on her? I want to eat at the restaurant today. I'll just buy this lady something to eat because she's hungry. So, I mean, I won't spend too much on me. Whatever I'm going to spend on me, I'll just split that money and I'll get this poor lady something. And I did because I wanted to. So why I'm sharing this to you, I'm not saying I know I don't do nothing. I'm just a servant of Jesus. What He tells me I do, and I want to do it because I know how it is to be homeless. I know how it is not to have money. I know how it is to feel hungry. I know. I know from childhood too. I know. You know? So I asked her, would you like me to get you something to eat? She said, sure. I'm hungry. Can you get me something to drink too? I said, sure. So I went in the gas station. So I'm trying to see what I can afford to get her. So I'm trying to spend not too much. So instead of spending $5, I ended up spending like $8 or $10 on her, which was fine, no big deal. I'm just sharing you my story. So I'm buying her stuff, and then I don't want her to leave because sometimes people just leave. So I'm online, and there are a lot of people in front of me, and I tell the cashier, when I get to her, that if she can hold on for a second a bit online, I just want to see if this lady outside is waiting for me, this homeless lady. And the cashier goes to me, she gives me a look. She's the manager there because I know her. And she goes to me, are you buying the homeless lady food? Is all this stuff for her? I said, yeah, it is. And some of it is for me. She goes, you can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean I can't do that? I'm not stealing. I'm paying for her food. Because now she's going to think she's going to sit there and eat there. I go, she's leaving. She's about to leave. I'm just getting, and I had to lie to her that I'm only getting her soup, but I got her more than a soup. I just pretended the other stuff was for me. But then she goes, it's our policy here that we can't be feeding people food. I go, it's your policy. I'm not the employee of Chevron. You are. And she goes, no, we don't allow our customers. This is what she said. We don't allow our customers to buy food for homeless people that are sitting outside of Chevron. That's our policy in every Chevron. I thought that was so interesting, that why wouldn't you buy somebody something to eat? Well, why would you tell me I can't do something with my money? I thought, I was just like, are you effing kidding me in my mind? I said, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, but I would like to feed this lady, and she's about to leave. So let me please buy this because I really need to buy it for her. She's hungry. She goes, okay, this time, not next time. Can you believe that? Yep. That's some crazy shit right there, guys. That's some crazy shit. No, it's not like if she even, it's not like her boss is gonna find out that I bought something, unless she tells the boss. But it's so sad that they don't allow their own customers buy food for the homeless that are out there by Chevron. It's their policy. I chuckled when I heard that. I was like, Jesus, are you kidding me? And Jesus goes, in my mind, he said, just lie to her. And I said, yeah, the soup is for her and the other stuff is for me. She said, okay. Uh-huh. This world, guys. This world, I have to curse, I'm sorry. I'm going to say freaking instead of fucking. This world has no freaking humility. No freaking humanity. What the F is going on here? How are you going to tell me not to buy something for a homeless person? You don't own effing Chevron, woman. That's pretty much. You know what? When I get my car, I'm never going to buy gasoline from Chevron just because of that. I'm not giving them my business anymore. Oh, they pissed me off this morning. People are people. People are freaking hungry. Like, seriously. Thanks for listening.